game store champ. Heading in to, let's see, what time is it now? We're heading into the, my time is off.
4:31.
4:31. So we got one more round here, and then we will be having a dinner break before completing our final round of Swiss, and then we have a cut to top 4. But we're playing Scramble the Transmissions, and we've got a couple of well-known names, especially here in the Midwest X-Wing community. You've got Carrie Favela rocking her Rebel list, and then we've got Nick Tobin, another recent recipient of a store champ victory and Worlds invite. So the Knicks have Worlds invites, which is fun to say. Nick's a great dude, and he's a good, very good Republic player. So
yeah. Also, both these players, I believe, are 2-0 today as well.
Yes, they're playing very well so far. Carrie's been on a roll. Carrie also, I compliment Nick's play. Carrie's also a tremendous player. Very kind.
Yeah.
Just a good part of the community.
Absolutely.
I'm going to open up betting for you guys. And which list would you like to take, Andrew?
I can take the Rebel list on this one.
Awesome. Cool. Go for it.
Yeah. This is a Rebel list that we've seen a little bit of, and it's pretty good on that, coming in at 5 ships. Han Solo, Millennium Falcon, engine upgrade, Biston, Perceptive Co-Pilot, and Hopeful. Classic Han Solo build, and getting the ability to use that double tap with Biston.
Showing the Scum Han in the overlay. Certainly not the pilot card that I expected to see there. It is Rebel Han.
A little shocking, yeah.
Scum Han, not Scum Han.
Right.
So, strange.
But getting that double attack ability, it's a very formidable ship. A lot of hull to chew through, getting those rerolls. Luke Skywalker, instinctive aim, attack speed. So this is the Battle of Yavin. Luke Skywalker, which is a great value at 5 points, getting those Force are great. Keo Venzi with proton rockets. It's a great 3-point ship that can hit well above its weight. Wedge Antilles, marksmanship, and crack shot, and Wedge also a ship that it's an A-wing that can deal that damage, make sure that those hits get through.
Still has that ability too.
2 points, Sabine Wren, Beskar reinforced plating.
Looks like the overlay's broken with showing some of these pilot cards, so it's not just Beskar reinforced plating playing in this game. There is a pilot that is taking that upgrade.
Image not found.
Image not found. It's gone. It's a GitHub issue.
Sabine is that cool.
Yeah, Sabine's that cool. Sabine being a great blocker. Just it's hard to know exactly where Sabine's going to be.
Yeah.
As we finish setting up here.
Especially these objectives, I think we announced already that we are playing Scramble the Transmissions.
Yeah, and it's good. We got some Republic here, so shout out to NFL Insider Leroy. We got his Republic featured here. However, a combination of Jedi and clones, so leading us off here, we've got Anakin Skywalker, the Delta 7B version, 7 points with Chopper, Crack Shot, and Brilliant Evasion. Image not found, but trust me, he will be found. Contrail, I-5 in the V-Wing, worth only 3 points. Good value piece at high initiative, as we were seeing a lot in the meta these days and you can start, I guess you can start wow, that's fast. Continuing on with Seismic Charges, Besh, R3 Astromech Crack Shot. We got Slider in the that's the Z95 side slip in 2-point pilot with expert handling marksmanship. Wolf, the standardized Siege of Coruscant, 4-point Arc 170 with Wolfpack veteran tail gunner Q7 Astromech. Probably not going to be using that Astromech. And then lastly, Oddball with selfless veteran tail gunner in R4P. Also 4 points at I5 with the great ability to give other people locks, including himself after he does a red action and has somebody in his bullseye. I believe it's just a red action or has someone in his bullseye after fully executing a red maneuver. Let me reorder these things real quick for you guys. Just make sure that they're in initiative order on both ends here. It's like the left side is good, right side is now. And we are underway. Turn 1 has begun. Be sure to get your bets in. This is a great matchup between these two. Very excited about this. We're playing Scramble the Transmissions. 3 objectives in this one.
5 straight and a focus boost from Wedge Antilles. Getting aggressive. Carrie is getting aggressive. It looks like she is swinging Han Sabine onto the other side of the board.
Aggression from both sides here.
Yeah.
I love it.
They came here to roll dice.
Yeah, they're choosing violence, except maybe not sliders. Choosing violence on layaway to be later on. The lowest initiative in this list Looks like it belongs to Keo and Sabine at I3. Everything else I4 and above. Last game we saw an I2 featured in Chopper.
Yep.
How do you feel about low initiative overall? Just I know that there are some exceptions, but overall, how do you feel about pilots with initiative 4 or lower?
I think it's really fallen out of favor. I think before the rules change is I4 is really where you wanted to be. I think that got bumped up to I5. If you're rolling out with and you need an I6. If you're rolling out with no I6s and I4 and under, you're really fighting uphill battle, or you have a very specific strategy, like you're doing something with Commandant Gorin, or you're doing something where that low initiative really matters, or you're trying to swarm. But I think we've entered a meta where those high pilot skills are really valued because a lot of them are just so cheap. Why wouldn't you,
they're the pure efficiency and they're cheap. It's not only that they're just cheap, they're also taking things like barrage rockets and saturation salvo, or being able to roll extra dice, having afterburners.
Yeah.
Having enough loadout, like with Contrail, to be able to take crack shot and R3 astromech and bombs.
Yep.
I think there maybe if they were there's a little bit more aggression with more loadout for lower initiative pilots, there's a chance that people feel more incentivized to take them, but it's just kind of a no-brainer, like, well, but why would I do that if I have this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why you're looking at things with like Keo, where it's like, well, if you're taking an I3, it's because it can take proton rockets. It's because you're doing something to hit above its weight. And that's what leaves a lot of these like lower initiative ships kind of out in the cold, because they are going to be going up against similar costed point I5 and I6 ships.
So we're seeing a force spend here with Anakin to do the boost up right around that rock, fits nicely, and then barrel rolling for the action.
Yeah.
So getting right there on the flank for next turn, unless Carrie could still turn in. I think we have a shot as well. We do.
Yes.
4 for me. 3 hits.
And natties.
Oh, wow. Hot right out the gate.
And wow.
And with the return heat.
Very nice.
Warning shots fired.
Warning shots fired.
And warning evades fired. A message is sent, I think, from both players.
Message delivered.
Message delivered.
Not as an SMS, but as an iMessage.
Yeah. And it responded in kind.
Yeah, this is nothing to do with X-Wing, but you might find it funny. I was talking to somebody that I met on a dating app or setting up a date on while I was on the plane, and I had like free messaging on Southwest, but all of a sudden the iMessage stopped working and you can't send his SMS. And so like while I'm trying to plan a date with somebody, it gives out, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe
accidental ghosting.
Maybe this is this is a bad omen. Message not delivered. Message not delivered. In this case, though, tying it into X-Wing now, messages were delivered on both ends.
Yeah.
So we got Anakin being very aggressive, sitting right on that bottom point, and the Arc 170s coming in right behind.
That's setting the tenor for this game for sure.
Yeah. Let me get a shot of our players here. There they are. So Josh was telling me that Fair Game is actually planning on opening another store in Geneva.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, wow. And, I got to give, I don't know, is he behind me? He's not. But I got to give Josh a shout out. Josh has been a community organizer and a community leader for several years, well before COVID.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing that he does is that he runs the X-Wing, he runs the store X-Wing store communities at multiple stores, gives challenges and runs like cool goals and fun things for each week for all the storefronts. And then he was doing like player spotlights, like spotlighting a certain X-Wing player from his community and like asking them questions and giving a rundown of who they are and what they like. And I just really think that's awesome that like there's just so much care put into like just casual X-Wing nights. And people like Josh is what gets people coming back.
Right.
But it's also what makes people feel like even when they're new and they're overwhelmed with this new game, that they're having fun and that they're learning and that they're excited to play in events like this. So
and
cool.
and the scenes here are very healthy too. which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. And
big thanks to
great,
John.
great timing because right as I flip back over, we're moving again
Yes. And looks like
Keo doing a
Keo is
5K.
like, yep, saying, nope, I am going to re-engage. Not completely letting
Got a W Josh in the
Nick
chat.
take
Absolutely.
the flank.
So here come the arcs. Wolf first. Doing a 3-bank. Or probably, I think it was a 2-bank. 2-bank around that rock. And scrambling. And I'm going to actually switch the colors here as Carrie is red this turn. Oh, for Rebels, I got it here. No, you didn't do anything. It's on my end. I have to do that.
Yeah.
That's the overlay image.
I was going to say, I think we missed the world roll, but it
Transform.
looks like Nick is
Flip.
first player.
Form, flip, horizontal. There we go. There we go. We got it. And now this is oddball just taking a focus.
Yeah.
Contrail wrapping around. Interesting, going kind of down towards the left corner of the board.
Unless we're going to look at a boost. Yep.
Probably, yeah. Probably going to boost. I gotta be honest. I'm a little worried about Keo because there isn't a world where Keo can go next turn that isn't getting shot like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that and especially like with Anakin,
locking both Sabine and Keo.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wonder if the 5K was it's maybe a little greedy.
I'm not sure if it's like maybe it's a bait thing. Like
yeah.
So we're gonna see a scramble at the top now.
So it's 1-1 on the board. And I was going to say, I mean, the good thing about Keo going that way is if Keo can get around everybody, then you have a chance of taking back that satellite and running. So, yeah, I mean, I think Keo might be that bait. It's 3 points, so it's a risk that isn't going to be the end of the world.
I wouldn't give up 3 points so easily, but curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
It will take at least 2 turns to be able to get close enough to get that point.
Yeah.
And Slider can be the one to get it back.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not. It's interesting. Because then I mean, that's still also a turn where Han's not really getting in the fight.
Yeah, Han's not going to be engaging for at least another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of flying Han around the board edge and taking range 3 shots because typically when you're doing that, you only have 1 target and you can't Biston, and they're getting the range bonus. So the damage potential is much less.
Yeah, that's a good
and
point.
that's where Han is going to be for 2 or 3 rounds is on the board edge. So Nick can really do whatever he wants with everybody else, especially Keo. And here we're going to have 2 shots into Keo. But first things first, it's time for Han. Making the Kessel run over there at the top of the board.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because, I mean, Carrie does have Luke and Wedge collapsing in the flank there too. So it's maybe only 1 more turn where Nick really gets to have a say on that left side of the
range
board.
2. Yeah, Luke is a little far away, but a 3 hard. It's possible.
Oh. That's spending the lock. Well, about the same.
2.
Yep.
And Keo is going to have to spend a force.
Yeah. And spend, yep.
See the dice cam.
All right, measuring. Looks like Han doesn't have a shot. Moving down to the I5s. Maybe range 3?
Let's
2
see.
dice.
Yep.
Yep, Ranger.
I
Oh.
will.
Spend the lock. You can't bash because you're only going to I mean, you can. You only get 1. You're more likely to get 2 if you
Not
spend the
do
lock.
anything with that. Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, you're the only likely to get 2.
I was going to
My
say,
5
you're
doesn't have
better
anything
off
to
at
shot.
range 3, just kind of keeping the lock there for next turn.
Keeping the lock for the double
Yep.
bond.
Yeah, and that's going to be great. Good
So it is 1-to-1 scenario points for both players here as the middle is unclaimed. Take a look at the betting here. Pretty even, I gotta admit. Nick does have one more bet in his favor right now. That's what the early bird special says. All those of you that voted early. Vote early, vote often. Don't vote often, that's not good. So as the sun moves positions, we start to see a little bit more of Heaven's Gate on the other side of the storefront there. I love this view,
Also
just
known
looking
as-
at the
yeah,
board,
Barchino.
looking at the ships. It's so cool. It's
Yeah.
a very cool view. Shout out to GSP. I mean, player cams have been around for a real long time. It's not like it was invented recently, but Gold Squadron is cool. They added that as a component to their streams, and I said, well, why not? I have
Yeah.
a lot of cameras. Let's use them.
Definitely adds a lot.
It's just good, right, for eye relief to take different looks. You get a bigger view. Like, oh yeah, that's right. It's not just hands moving these things around. It's,
Also, yeah, it's
it's
great.
people.
Great to see who the players are.
Yeah. Dom saying the Republic board positioning looks good. It looks very good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Luke does have attack speed, so you can do the 3 bank and maybe get in a
It's got to go straight.
Gotta go straight to. Oh, that's right.
Attack
to even
speed
do
is
it.
genuinely not great beyond the Battle of Yavin scenario.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think it's really ever come up.
Yeah,
but for me playing
attack
it.
speed, I've done like a 4 straight boost straight to be able to get a scenario
Yeah.
action before. But like if he's doing that, then he's like really limiting himself because then he's probably not shooting.
Yeah.
I love the instinctive aim on him and
Yeah.
the regen. Those are the 2 things that for a point less, you get a lot more value out of him. So
Absolutely.
the fact that he can't boost, it does hurt. And that's something I've been really used to with using Wedge and Luke for a long time as they were.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get used to the fact that he's not going to be able to get out of people's arcs at all. Like maybe he barrel rolls, but
Yeah.
it's real hard for him to not be. He's like an Arc 170 in a small base
Yeah.
with the ability to fire a proton torpedo and get a shield back, but he's pretty comparable in terms of the mobility.
At the row, it looks like Carrie is remains first player, or no, it's switching to first player. Yeah, no, I mean it really is like that. It's a little less maneuverable.
Yeah, and here we go with Sabine first as we tune into the players. Low barrel and a cheeky one hard. Takes an evade.
Uh-huh.
I feel like
Right.
I'm Fox Sports right now, where I say, "Let's hear what the players have to say," and then they don't say anything. That's always what happens when they're mic'd up.
It's some deep concentration there. Yep, clearing the stress.
Focus and vector thrusters to boost.
There we go. Focus vector thruster boost here.
Or yeah, because
Yep. So Anakin, do you think that Anakin did the one hard?
Smith 3.
yeah,
Smith
either that
4.
or just can't remember if Anakin's got sloops or K.
does, 2 sloops.
So yeah, so
Sloop,
either
he
that
could
or the
use his
sloop.
ability, yeah. Here we go now with Wedge and Tilly's baby Wedge, as they call him in the A-wing. Now only 3 points. Not gonna scenario action though. Gonna just take a focus.
Yeah, maybe looking for possible bullseye if you can catch maybe Anakin or someone else.
Slider's gonna focus.
Also, yeah, you don't want to. I mean, if you're Wedge, you don't want to leave yourself open to possibly being in those arcs.
Well, he is there. Gonna focus. So looks like Han's gonna wrap around, and then next turn he can come in and do something. But
Yeah,
Could be a turn too late.
I mean, it's just it's really interesting with the way the obstacles are set up. That's kind of really locking Han on that side, preventing him from really turning in. But we got the 3 hard from Luke, looking to re-engage.
Yep, he could shoot a Pro Torp, and is going to lock Wolf.
Because at this point, Luke's got to really get back in the fight, or just in the fight.
Yeah. And is gonna, oh my gosh! So this is going to be an oddball barrel roll. Allow him to get that red lock. Or actually, it's not a red lock; it's a free lock.
Yeah.
He will be stressed because it is a red barrel roll. That's clearing room here as well for next turn.
Great play there.
Let's see how advanced Twitch DMCA's policy is with the you can barely hear Kids by MGMT right now in the background.
So
the algorithm weeds through all the other noises to be like,
honestly, I think we'll be okay. We just have to keep talking over it. Maybe it'll muddle it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I could barely hear it, but I'm like, I thought Spotify was open. It was playing that because that's one of the songs that I would listen to. It's it's a good song.
Everybody in chat, be cool. You don't have to. You don't need
report.
to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't
Report.
need
I
to
said,
yeah.
All right. So Han had to do a 1 bank to be able to clear a turn through those rocks. Anything else? I mean, he's probably going to need to do a 3 hard. I don't think a 2 hard. A 2 hard won't give him enough room. That large base. Honestly, I would have probably rotated my art. What do you think? So Carrie's keeping it to the side, so maybe he's going to just go straight next turn.
Right, just prepare for next turn.
Here's the sloop.
I mean, the thing is, if Han goes straight, who's Han catching?
I know, exactly. Slider.
Yeah.
Checking bullseye doesn't look like he does gain the stress. So no force to remove the stress.
Start of engagement, no triggers. Your 6 first.
Anakin's just out.
Yep.
On.
Taking a shot over here.
Range 3 obstructed.
Range 3 obstructed
All right.
into contrail here.
So native, range 3 obstructed.
Yeah.
Do it, Hunter.
To keep that.
Yeah, hit crit. Your odds of getting
5
3.
green dice. Contrail.
They're there, but it's fine.
Safe.
Yeah, we got the 2.
Got the 2.
Yeah. So I mean, it looked like it might have been barely out for Anakin there. So Carrie just really hoping to have gotten both of them
Into Keo here.
into Keo.
So for
hits.
2, Keo blanks out and is taking 2 shields. That's not good. You're about to take a shot from an Arc 170 at range 1.
Rough. I mean, good dice for Nick. Rough for Carrie.
He's gonna launch the
An A-wing is always due for a blank
That
out.
is
It just depends
obstructed
when.
Absolutely.
Yeah, double check though. Hold on.
I agree with you though.
Just for the.
That's what I always find
yeah.
fun about
Obstructed
A-wings is
shot.
they feel invincible some days,
So
and
2
some
green
days they
dice.
feel like they're
Man.
made of paper
Luke is
mache.
firing on Wolf.
All right. Here it is. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
good lord. There you go,
Wow.
Carrie. There you go.
Hit in 3 crits.
Oh,
Seems
2 green
good.
dice.
what
with Wolf.
a great roll.
I will spend his focus for 2 shields off Wolf.
All right. Wow. Wolf taking 2.
Your 5s are
That's
done.
it, though.
Moving on to my 5s.
I think would have liked more.
Yeah.
Let's do the
what a-
obvious shot first. Let's do a range
great-
1 on Keo from Oddball.
I mean, it takes the focus
I will
off.
spend the target lock on
All
the
right, so
eyeball.
2 so far into Keo. This is a potential kill shot
So
here.
4
That's
hits
4.
on Keo.
Keo's got to
Oh.
roll all paint now to survive.
All right.
Keo does not.
Takes 3.
And down.
We'll
Takes
spend
2.
some focus.
I have
Takes
a focus.
Oh, you
two.
have a force because no, because that doesn't come. Oh, you have a focus. I'm sorry, you do. Takes 2 though.
Doesn't
But I
matter.
mean that's enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I forgot your focus. I'm sorry.
Nick,
what
really,
did I do?
really,
That was
getting real jumpy and excited. The
Three
dude's already
fours
won a
for
Worlds
Theo
invite.
and
My
blue.
guy, chill, man, chill.
4-1.
So-
and it doesn't matter anyway.
4-1 now.
Kyo's off the board. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it
how
doesn't
Kyo
matter.
dies.
Yeah, it's like, you didn't have the force, but you had the focus. It's like, it doesn't matter.
That's all good.
4-1 here early on as Nick takes a bit of a lead. Next up here, we're checking Contrail.
Yeah, that blank out early was
Yeah, needed to roll and evade,
yeah,
let's say.
yeah, at least one. Hate to see it.
Especially when Nick didn't even roll a full string. It was just 2
No,
hits.
yeah.
Because you really need 3 hits to think you're going to do damage to an A-Wing. And,
Crack shot?
yeah, it does
Oh, it was, right.
Now,
Well, it's still safe. I'm
my
not sure
fight is
why
done.
why they turned
Your focus?
that
Let's
evade.
see.
yeah, Luke had to spend
Options.
those
He has
force.
Anakin.
Yeah.
I would say he has him in bullseye.
Yep.
So that's range 2.
Yep.
Range 2 shot here from
He's
Wedge.
there.
Wedge has
Marksmanship
crack
is
shot
active.
and
Yep.
marksmanship
So
here.
crack
2 green
All right.
dice because of his ability.
And what's his health, real quick?
He's full, untouched.
No, I mean he's 2 and 2.
Oh, sorry, 2-2.
Okay.
Gotta fix the dice cam again.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
2
Turning
green
one
dice.
into a crit. Great roll there.
I'm going to
And-
crack shot that one.
Crack
shields
shot. It's going through.
So shields down.
Shot
Shields down.
It's good. All right. Your focus is still active, correct? All right. My 4s. I'll do a range 2 onto Wedge because I don't see Luke. 3 dice
Here
onto
is
Wedge
Wolf.
from Wolf.
Yowzers.
Yeah. Great.
Don't know if he can do anything with those blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolf reroll.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay.
I got his charge thing there. Nice.
Hey, safe.
All right, last 4. Range 3 obstructed. Now remind me, if I shoot Luke, you immediately get to force back before anything, correct? Got it. Thank you. And that's a range 3 shot.
Yep.
All right, range 3 either way.
That is a tough cookie. We're gonna go on Wedge. Range 3 obstructed, so 2 on 5.
Yes.
The casual 2-on-5 here.
Yeah. Wow,
2
but
crits because of marksmanship.
you know, I gotta say the
Sorry.
yeah, it's safe.
You needed
touch
those
that.
evades.
Both sides have been really throwing
so
hot
my
reds.
3
Check for Sabine. Sorry, but I don't think you have arc.
I don't think I have arc either. I do not have arc. I do not have range.
Okay.
All right, we each
All
get
right.
1 point for the objectives.
So I have
5 to 1.
4 2 right now.
5 to. How much was Keo?
3.
Or sorry, 5-2.
Yeah,
5
so
to 2.
5 to 2 should be the.
Yep.
Yep.
Heading
Looking
into
good.
round 3.
DJ Umao, what is that ship? I'm not sure what ship you're referring to.
Was that from earlier? I think that was
Oh,
something he
maybe
asked
it's
earlier.
earlier.
Oh no, he just asked, "What is that?" Yeah. What are you talking? Yeah. What do you mean? The Falcon?
Any of the pilots?
Yeah, you can see it on the overlay. All the info about the lists.
Yeah, if you tell us what pilot, we can maybe. Oh, just an A-wing. Okay. There you go. Trish Dadish, 1979. Let's go, Carrie.
Yeah, I
We got
believe
some
that
shares
is
in the
Carrie's
chat.
sister.
Oh, nice. Well, that's really awesome. Glad you could
I
tune in.
love the support.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be just enough for Carrie to eke out a dubby here over Nick.
That's right. You got show some love to your family and friends who are playing on the stream today.
It's all about showing some love to my family. you
That's
know?
right.
Yeah, I wish my brother has watched when I played top 4 at the last, not this scrub down this year, but the last one against Ted.
Oh, that's
and my
great.
brother was like, "Let's go, Nick! That's my brother!" And he has like no idea what's going on, but he's like, "Yeah!" It was pretty funny, but yeah, you know, my mom and dad, they're like, "What is this? What?"
No,
have
that's
no
great.
idea
That's
what's
what
going on.
I was gonna. My dad is actually tuned in and watched, so he also has no idea what's going on. But looks like everyone's having fun. He says.
That's all that matters.
That's right.
It doesn't
Dash
look like an
1975,
A-wing.
That's me. Yeah.
What doesn't look like an A-wing? Both of them, they're the standard paint jobs. I don't think Carrie's painted Keo or Wedge. Wedge is. Yeah.
Wedge is in. So that's a paint job that was in the specialty pack. It was the alternate paint job A-wing and B-wing. So it does look differently than the regular red one that came in the single packs.
But that's not custom painted by
No,
Carrie.
no. It's not custom painted, but it came in. It was a 1.0 edition pack.
Gotcha.
That came with the alternate paint jobs. Because I have that one. All right, we got it. Nick is taking the initiative.
So now all eyes are on Han. This is the turn. Carrie has to take a shot with Han. At least one. You really need two. Uh-oh.
All right,
It's fine.
Not,
You're fine. You're fine.
not boosting.
Real close. Look how close she was to clipping that rock, though. Expert flying. Expert handling.
Ace. A
Takes
pure
an
ace
A.
right there.
Yeah, and here come. This is a little scary for Luke. I got to be honest. 'Cause you're gonna have Wolf too hard towards Luke as well. Wolf has used his charge though. It looks like
Yes.
already.
Yep. Yeah, we used it last turn.
And we're
For
gonna
the
see a
reroll.
scramble. I would be surprised if we didn't. Scrambling.
There
it
it
is. Whoop. There it is. He thought he was confused about Luke.
Oh.
Yeah, Luke is it's
Cavern
the
Angels.
so not so much the angle. It's the fact that we have the star mat and then it's the Cavern Angels.
Yeah, it blends
Saw
in.
Gerrera.
It's camouflaged
Paint job.
Camouflaged in the back.
Saw's Renegades. Those were the words I was trying to find.
Yeah, Saw's Renegades, Cavern Angels. Paint job.
What a great name.
It's a really cool name.
That's
yeah.
dope. Star Wars is cool a lot of the time. Sometimes
Also, what
very
parent,
cool.
What I mean, Saw. I have to imagine Saw's a nickname because I can't imagine a parent naming their child Saw. Even though that's pretty cool.
There's Saw and Stila Gerrera from Clone Wars, his sister.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that after Rogue One, I went back and watched the entirety of Clone Wars. I didn't realize that Saw wasn't a Disney character.
Really?
So Rogue One is especially cooler for people, big Clone Wars fans, because they introduced it was like one of their first live action introductions from a character from Clone Wars. Which was cool.
That's cool.
In Forrest Whitaker, you couldn't choose a better person to play Saw Gerrera.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lies, deceptions.
All right, Contrail
Let's tune it.
is coming in, setting up a kill box for Luke. Sabine's in a better place now.
Let's get down. Trying to get that angle right.
Yep.
Getting on the table level. Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta focus.
Yeah.
My 5 are done.
My 6?
5, you're 5.
Sorry, I
No,
don't
you're
know.
okay. I didn't see it behind the Falcon anyways. Where are you going?
1.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Luke is just sitting in 3 firing arcs
Figured it was
right
gonna
now.
be a
Yeah.
bit busy in there.
I mean, yeah, you really don't
So,
want to
this belongs to
bump
Wedge.
Wedge.
Just
Yeah,
lock
I
Contra,
agree.
right?
My
a
6
kill.
first.
Yeah, your 6 first.
Not
One
gonna,
bank to clear
is
that
just gonna
stress.
focus?
Towards the fight.
What-
Towards
No,
the
wants
fight.
the
Yeah.
double modded shot.
Thank you.
You might be
Worth
thinking a little more
trying.
defensively.
I think it's because Luke only has 1 force up right now.
Right.
And last turn I had to spend 2.
Yeah.
I think if you had both force, I would have locked.
Yeah.
It would have locked Contrail.
But I think maybe it's a more of a defensive call for sure. And also if Han turns in, Han could take care of Contrail before Luke even has to worry about it.
Not with arc the way it's facing, pointing right now.
Alright,
Well, I
generate
mean,
one
I would
force
say,
from
yeah,
left.
you
From
turn,
Luke, yeah,
you'd
yeah,
have to
no,
turn
you're
the
right.
arc.
I'm not sure. I think a 3 hard is the only way you don't clip the rocks turning in. Maybe
Yeah.
you bank.
Get
You
closer.
probably still have range 1 if you
You're gonna
bank.
go straight or bank out.
So
It's
Spend
really
a
hard to
force
see from that angle
to
because
boost.
that
into this mess.
asteroid that's in front looks like it would prevent a straight,
And
a straight
I
or a bank
will-
from really being viable.
Yeah.
I
Target
think
lock
it's either
Luke.
3 hard or yeah, you bank left.
I'm all good.
And Anakin, oh, so many shots into Luke here.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
3-hearted in.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
a 3
yeah,
hard.
yeah. I think that's the right call. Because
It's gonna bump. I assume it bumps. Let's see. If it doesn't,
Definitely have a mess here.
Okay.
I got this.
Thank you.
yeah,
you got some
I'm going
space.
to move my arc, so we'll just leave that.
perfect.
there.
Yeah, it just kind of the arc just kind of flopped in the
And,
right direction.
Rotated arc to front back.
Yep. There we go.
All right.
Prefer to have the trick shot on Han. That's one way that you can build it. You know,
It's not my favorite way.
Yeah.
It depends on where the obstacles are. Sometimes the trick shot Han is again range 3 and far away from everybody.
but it's not wrong.
No, it's not wrong. It's actually a very meta viable
Yeah,
option.
absolutely.
It's not my favorite, but who cares about what my favorite is?
I like trick shot on Han too.
I like trick shot on Luke.
Yeah,
Oh man, that was a good time.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anakin first.
Anakin.
And Anakin's gonna shoot into Han, range 2.
Oh, Anakin's going into Han. All right, it's a new
Three hits.
game.
Oh,
plan.
just
That's
natties
good.
again.
Wow.
All right,
Han.
I can reroll.
Yep.
Han
Han.
reroll. Gets
Oh.
nothing.
Shield off
Taking
Han.
3.
I'm done with my I6.
All right,
All right, so it looks like now that Han has entered the
Yep.
arena, Luke is no
Yes,
longer
Your turn, I
the.
banked.
Shot into contrail here.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
reroll that.
pick it up.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Try for 3. Try for 3. No.
Hit
No.
Hit crit.
3 green dice
Still
with
the same.
contrail.
Nice.
Yeah, natties. Wow. Wow.
Trick shot plus shattering shot used to be. It's
Boy.
kind of you can't really play that version of Luke anymore. It just doesn't work.
If you're Nick, you're happy about that right now. What a time to get natties. All right,
right.
and this looks like
Contrail range 1
Yep.
and a Han.
debating on whether to, because you're still taking the shot
I
from
have 2
Sabine.
force still active. Only 2 possible shots coming in.
Just doing
Oh,
the math.
Send the focus for 2
Thinking
hits.
about-
Oh, sorry. Apologies. This was oddball
just
shot.
Oddball.
Roll it.
Yep.
Downtown. Okay.
Oh.
Shield off
Wow.
of Han.
Last 2 shields down, and all of a
My
sudden,
contrail will go
you
range
guys want
1
to know
into
how Han can
3
go
red
down.
dice.
This is what can happen.
Those Han rerolls not rolling in Carrie's favor so far.
Yeah, no evades so far with
Yeah.
Han.
Focus there.
4 rolls, not a single evade so far. But only 3 dice rolled, so.
All right. So now
1 hit on Han.
we're gonna leave it.
There
There
it
it
shot.
is. All right.
And crack shots it. So,
1 face down on
a face
Han.
down. Han into the
I
hole.
haven't used
Down to 7 hole.
Okay, I'm done with my 5s. Your 5.
All right, he's gonna take the range 1 shot into Wolf.
Into Wolf. Got it.
Luke
Yep,
into
you're
Wolf.
locked.
That's
Hey,
a lot. Wow,
good.
lots of
Pretty good.
crits from Luke
Yeah.
so far. Spending the target lock. There it
And
is.
there it
2
is.
hits. 2 crits. Didn't have to spend force or focus, which is good. Wolf
Rolling one.
taking it all.
Ooh, That's a
We'll
big
listen in here on the crits.
Selfless.
Oh, he's selfless as a
I
crit.
will cancel one of the crits. Crit off, or hits the shield on.
So oddball takes the shield here as well.
And then a hit, damage engine onto Wolf.
Damaged engine.
Okay.
All right.
So 5 is done, right?
Yeah,
So that's
done.
what, 2
Fours.
hits and a damage engine.
4.
1 hit and a
Wolf will
looks like
go
one.
So
range.
shield hit crit, yeah.
1 into Han. 4 dice.
Oh, this is scary.
Nope.
Oh, 2
Sure.
blanks.
Spend the focus for 2 hits.
Only 2. Han,
what
can he
they
roll
roll.
out of? He rolls the
So
evade.
one
He
more
gets
damage on
1
Han.
there. That's it.
1.
And Slider will go
But Han sitting at 6.
range 2 onto Han.
Yep.
No mods. 1 hit.
On.
On.
It's the evade. There's
Gets
those
it. All right,
evades.
all
There's
right.
those
Now
evades.
they were
Your-
just hanging
your
back for a
4?
bit.
So
Punch it,
typical,
Chewie.
Wedge is going to go range 1 into the Z.
Yep. Correct.
Range 1 into the Z here.
1 green die.
1.
1 green die.
No, dang it.
Squiggle.
Should have spent the focus. I did
Call
not.
and response.
That's on me.
Your 3.
I'm going to do this.
Oh yeah, because we moved it.
Yeah, that
You
was.
forgot. You.
Yeah. Sorry. So my 3 is going to take the range 1 shot into contrail.
Yep.
All right, Sabine.
Oh, all right,
for
you're
2.
good. 3 green dice on contrail.
Oh,
Then the focus takes 1 damage
To live.
to live.
Wow.
Oh, still alive.
Skating by.
That range 1 shot, Carrie thought maybe
Points.
sneak in
I have
that
2
kill
satellites, you
shot
have
from
1.
Sabine.
I was gonna say,
So
you know,
7 to 3.
7-3 here.
Damage output. You got 4 hull left on Wolf. 1 hull left on Contrail. You have
6.
6 left on Han. Thank you.
2 points for Nick and 1 point for Carrie.
As we head into round 4. And still plenty of game left here as we still have about 36 minutes.
Yeah.
37 minutes.
I'd say just about.
Just about. Math is hard. So hard. While we have a second, let's check in. I think we're still at 33. Yes. We do have, for those of you that have tuned in, those European folks who maybe are
Staying up way past
staying
their
up way
bedtime.
past their bedtime. I was going to say.
Thank you
trying
for
to
joining us.
And maybe those of you New Zealand where it's just it's actually morning for you guys.
And
We got
tomorrow.
guys down here. So we got card packs, a bunch of custom cards from Paul LaRue and us here at 312. We have our scenario die for 60 subs. So 7 away from the first one. And then we are 23 away. 27 away. God, I can't speak.
Math is hard.
Yeah. And then once we get past that, we've got dial covers at 80, metal objective token set at 100 and 120. If we get all the way there,
They're
that would
very
be
thin.
insane. We
Wafer
have
thin.
a awesome Strata Strike wood dial victory point counter, 312 custom on there. We have those. We use them all the time. They're awesome. I have to go. Good luck to Carrie. Good luck.
All right.
Take care. Thanks for swinging
Yes,
by and
thank you so
supporting
much.
the sis, the fam.
Also, DJ Umu, yeah, the old shattering shot, trick shot meta with Luke was pretty brutal if you got caught by that.
Yeah. You had to experience that a couple times.
I have.
I believe I practiced that list with you.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of shattering shot, trick shot Lukes.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, hey, I'm going to keep my S-foils closed. I'm going to boost. And then we're going to shattering shot, trick shot with a proton torpedo.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to
The dice
have my
canvas
S-foils
also
open
is
to even
moved
get it.
again. Let's fix that.
It's real brutal.
Yeah, thankfully you're not going to see that version of Luke anymore.
Yeah, they put a kibosh to that.
Well, I think you can still build him with that, but you can't. The 6-point Luke is just not
it's
really
just-
viable right now.
Exactly. There's no reason.
So if you really want to do, I think you could. Hello, friends and others. Aaron, what's up, dude?
Yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for swinging by.
How are you, man? Just want to make sure
we're
the
thinking
overlay's still
about
updating.
where
It is cool.
Anakin is going to be going.
How are you, man? Am I gonna see you at Gen Con? Where Andrew and I will both be at Gen Con.
Scenario is scramble the transmission.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
we'll be there. All right, and Carrie is first player.
the right side, there's an icon there. Those are the icons that we're using for the scenarios. So I'll take you guys through them real
Oh.
quick. So scramble is the one you see now. This one's chance. This is salvage with the crate. I'll show that to you one more time. And then this is assault.
And these are the same symbols that come on the scenario die.
Yes, very, very similar.
All right. Oh, Contrail dropped a bomb. Got a
There we
seismic
go.
charge.
Seismic, try to get Han down
Yeah.
another hole. which probably is going to happen. I don't see Han getting out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, boosting in with Sabine.
Here comes Sabine, probably gonna try to scramble.
Doing a
Oh no, she flipped around. Okay.
Yeah, I think Carrie is really looking
Go
to
forward a little bit more.
take somebody off the board.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Contrail's the only one
There
that
you go.
you're
We're
really close.
Contrail's close, but it's also Wolf.
Wolf is on
over
4,
here.
by the
Yeah,
way, not
only
5.
two on.
Or yeah, okay. I was gonna say
Did you
Wolf
boost it in?
is also in
I'm just
range of going down.
I like the body language. So we've now been live for 4.5 hours. I think we'll hit the 11-hour mark once the event is over.
Yeah, because we're gonna be sticking around for 6 rounds of X-Wing. So everyone can get their fill of a full day's worth of
Yeah, high quality X-Wing here, all in 4K, Ultra HD, Dolby Atmos, laser vision experience. Well, maybe not. Maybe someone is watching on a Dolby Atmos home theater setup. That would be really wild if you were, but it could be.
Yeah, tell us what it looks like on that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I do not have that upgrade.
All brought to you by OnlyFans 312. We make it look easy. OnlyFans, more like only crits. Only blanks. All right, let's hear what they're
It's
talking
enough
about.
room
No, there.
on this side.
It is a bump. It's just who do I bump?
Yeah. I see what you're
The
saying.
age-old question.
Do you
I believe
overlap
Confucius once
Wolf
asked that while
also?
playing a game of X-Wing.
What do you mean by that?
Wait, we have to. So if you back, can you back up Wolf for a second?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah. I know it's really tight.
Yeah, what's the question?
So technically, when you do the one, no, you wouldn't. Would you have overlapped Wolf, the Z95?
I haven't revealed this dial yet.
Oh, I'm thinking. I thought you did the Z95. I am
I
totally
have not
confused.
revealed the dial yet.
Yes, I am so sorry.
You're okay.
So that looks like it bumps
I
into
think.
Han.
Yeah, and it's almost exactly both of them.
It is. I am bumped into Han.
Okay.
Now.
Yep.
It will matter depending on what you end up doing. We'll see.
So, with the rules, if you were to overlap both a friendly and an enemy, you treat it as an enemy, as a friendly overlap bump. It's not where your base finishes; it's where the template overlaps.
Yeah. That one still kind of gets me every once in a while.
It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
I had a case when I was playing Steven recently where I had dialed in a maneuver that got me past and into an enemy bump, but because the template would have overlapped me, it was really confusing.
yeah.
It's even hard for me to describe.
Yeah. Is that if it's in the path of the template?
Sector saying phrasing. Yeah, Josh, you can always leave. Josh is like, you ever seen Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tobias Yunke is real good with the his awful phrasing.
So yeah, Michael, you could really carry around a tape recorder. And then he does. He's like, I don't see what's
Michael.
wrong with that.
You're
Is this
straight
a
on.
K-turn here?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? I think I know what
Oh,
you're
No,
doing.
no, he's
no.
gonna take that point.
Yep.
Good guess.
Really gonna make things difficult for Carrie here.
Flip it.
Yep. I think you can just flip it.
Yep. That's the move.
My 5 over here. Too hard. Towards Sabine. That will not clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it off.
I can't do it off the side.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Medium base. Sorry.
So,
So Oddball now trying to go towards Sabine, but bumps into Sabine.
Tilt Sabine.
Sabine temporarily getting pretty tilted there, as they say. Wah, wah, wah. I'm only here for the comedic timing. That's good. I'm glad there's no other reason. Nailed it. Thank you. Wow. I have quite an audience here. My real bad jokes don't get much love anywhere
Your
else.
stand-up comedy classes, the training has now proven itself effective.
Stand up? Why don't they call it sit down comedy? No one likes it. No one's applauding. Airplane food.
Pretty good Jerry Seinfeld.
You ever notice? Yeah, God, Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry. I'm more of a Curb Your Enthusiasm guy, but I have really enjoyed watching Seinfeld. I've rewatched that show 2 times now.
All right. Looks like we're getting a target lock from the stress.
All right, what is he doing? What's the big guy doing? Oh, we don't know yet. This is Luke, I think.
Okay.
No, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's got to be on a rock, right?
Unless it bumps Anakin.
Oh, it should bump Anakin. For some reason, I didn't see Anakin for a second. I think you hope it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're going to have
it
to.
bumps Anakin.
All right.
You're in.
What?
I don't want to
It
blow
does
up, though, so I don't want you to shoot.
Yeah, I know.
I must have
you
just
take
missed
advantage.
Anakin.
Yeah. Sorry.
In the box.
You were totally right.
Nope, you're okay. And you're still good.
All right, safe.
So it takes the damage not shooting.
that's good.
Han
It's
can
fine. I just don't
re-roll
want you
for
to use
effects
your
on
marble
obstacles,
die.
by the way, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But that's big because that's 5. That's another damage, and then it'll be another one for the seismic here in a second.
I really thought that would have bumped Anakin. Wow, must have just cleared.
I
She
just
really
go
hoped it would.
straight.
You know,
Right.
Because that range 1
I
kill
need
shot looks so
something
good on
longer,
Wolf right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Sorry, I'm
stinks.
sorry not.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
That is
You're
Bummerville for
I
sure.
will move it up a little bit more. Sorry. Come on, get in there.
Regularly bombed on deliveries
I am
who's
good.
standing in the shadow of greatness, Don Rickles.
All right, I am stressed because of the attempt at the 5K. I did not
Okay,
fully
Epi
execute.
calling
so
GG's already. Oh, Skepionic.
Yeah.
It was funny. So earlier when the ghost, remember when we were arguing about if that debris got hit by the Jake Farrell.
Yeah.
So Epionic's in the chat, like he's like, I know templates. There's no way he hit it right, which is ironic because I remember streaming one of his games and he set up. He was playing this list with Chopper and he set up in a way where he thought he was gonna get past an obstacle and he hit it. And I'm like, says the guy that doesn't know how to fly past an obstacle. You think you know your templates? I just any
know what?
opportunity I have to give him shit, I always do.
Yeah. He says Rex, you got him.
I love me some Skeppy.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Just
It was
turn
turn
zero,
zero,
yeah.
Yeah, he like thought he had just enough room, and then as soon as he hit the debris, he went into our Twitch chat and typed GG, like as he's playing the game.
Little premature GGs, yeah.
I love it.
Oh god. I mean, yeah. Turn zero is it's a lot more important now for sure.
I think Nick is first player this round. Put it on his side.
Yeah, it does look
Because
like
I
it.
moved first.
No, he's
I-
not. He
I moved
Anakin.
my-
Oh yeah, you did win it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it is Carrie.
You did
Yeah.
win it. No, I'm
Anakin
sorry. You
moved
shoot
after.
first. Han shoots first.
I've been
Well,
pretty
so-
on top of that.
Han always shoots first. Come on.
That's right.
Oh, Han gets a shoot now.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait,
because
so-
of the seismic, it's gone.
Oh. Oh, that's
awesome.
incredible.
I should declare it.
2 hits.
So did Han take another shield then?
Two
Gotta
Nice.
re-roll everything.
Uh,
no,
Anakin.
only 2 hits.
Well, no, but the seismic
One squiggle.
took
one
a
shield
haul off
off of
shot
Anakin.
off of Han.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow,
Alright.
Han can shoot.
Anakin will go
But
range.
I think Anakin takes a shield there.
1
Yep.
into Luke.
Sorry,
Oh,
who has
God.
his full force back?
Full force. Okay, 4 dice into Luke.
He has a lock.
Pretty good shot.
Oh
Spend
my
the
gosh,
force.
wow.
Throw in the heat. Let's see if Luke can take it.
Oh, Luke,
force.
the Luke special,
Back
only
shot.
1 paint. Cracks it, and it all goes through.
Okay, so that
wow.
is 3 hits.
Yep, shield,
That
shield,
is
face
2
down, face up.
shields. Yep. And let's see what the
Hit crit. Crit is.
Fuel leak.
Fuel
A
leak, thank
fuel
you.
leak. Suffer a
sixes are
crit, suffer
done.
damage, and
Move on to
repair.
5s. Your initiative first.
That was a big one.
Is Luke in more danger? He is from.
Yeah.
Wait, the arc is going to shoot at him. Oddball. He does have regen.
And spend the focus.
Focus or force?
I still have my focus.
This is
I need
Luke
focus.
into
Yep, that's a better
Anakin.
call.
Yep, sorry.
So
Spend
four,
the focus.
2 greens, 1 squiggle.
Alright.
I take 3 damage. That's 2 shields and a face down.
Okay, into the hole on Anakin.
Anakin's sitting at 2.
Stop panicking.
All right. Your 5s are done, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Sabine might have a range 1 shot on Anakin.
My
I did
5.
not spend the force, sorry.
No, yeah, that's why it's like you have a focus. You use it now. You save your force.
Did I spend a force with the first shot at me?
You did. Yes, you spent the force, and then I cracked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't turn it, so that's why I wanted to
Correct. Yeah. So you should only have 1, but you're about to get a second
All
one
right.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a range 2.
Ooh, it's range
to
2.
Luke.
That
Okay,
sucks.
get-
Yeah. You were
Needed-
hoping for,
needed the
really-
extra die.
I don't
You're
have
really
anything
hoping
at
for
the
3
back,
there.
There's no point really. Yeah, this is my opportunity. I'll go range 2 onto Luke.
Okay.
3 red dice.
Get the force back.
I do have a focus.
Yeah, but no target lock.
Anakin has 2 force left.
He only rolled 1 paint.
Only 1 paint.
Sure, maybe you'll blank.
It's possible.
That-
Nope.
Oh,
No,
not
it does
today.
not.
Not today. The
No
wag
shot
of
off
the
bat.
finger.
I'm done with 5s. Move to 4. You're 4 first.
Okay, I'm going to take the range 0 shot, because that's what I have.
You can't reduce dice, so I still get the 2 greens.
Yep, so wedge
Oh,
into
wedge.
slider here.
Sorry, that was outside.
Oh, you're fine. No,
Nothing.
I'm not going to
Nerfing.
spend
You can't spend a focus.
Yeah, because it's range 0.
So you're 4. My 4. I'll go a
I
range.
don't want to forget about the focus again.
I'll go a range 0 into Luke with Wolf. 3
Uh-oh.
dice.
Ruh-roh.
Nothing.
Oh, range 0
regen
really
miss.
being range 0 right now.
Wow.
Feels just not
To
good.
shoot range 1.
You love to see it. I hate range
I
0.
don't think you have.
Yes, I do. Here.
Oh, I really feel like.
Yep.
Looking for
Surgical.
Han or Sabine?
Ooh, veteran tail gunner here.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
got it.
All right.
Range 1 out the back.
Oh
Range.
no,
1, 2,
Han.
3, 4. I flip the charge for the 4th die.
Oh
Yes.
no, 4 dice with Wolf's ability.
2 hits and a crit. On Han. No rerolls.
No rerolls. Oh.
2 hits and a crit.
Oh. Wow.
That's just
So
you.
if Han dies here, that's probably game.
hit, and the crit is weapon failure.
And then the fuel leak
Weapons
triggers
fail.
for. Oh no, the fuel leak is on Luke. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, he's got excited. He's like, ah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Not enough yet.
Weapons failure though.
Not today.
Not great.
Oh, slider.
Boom.
Never mind. Slider gets
Slider.
the.
2
Take a
dice onto Han.
Yeah. All right.
For
See
2
ya.
hits.
That's it.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
That's
Can't do
it.
anything about that.
So Han, and that is how you kill Han. Nick Tobin
How much is Han?
masterclass on how you take
7.
Han off the board.
All right, I'll pause right here for a moment. Okay, so 7. That goes to 14,
Wow.
So up to 14.
and then that's end of round. Oh wait, no.
Oh, that's
no,
that's
sorry.
really weird.
Sabine
How
shoots.
did
Yeah.
you know what?
So,
I just
Han's
realized
off the
that
table
Scum
right
Han
now. Right.
Oh,
is
it's
built
calling
into
Sabine
this.
has a
it's
shot.
calling it Scum Han because it's
Oh,
only
no.
6
Are you okay?
points.
So
Yeah,
let's.
I'm fine.
I'll bump
Sorry, I
one up
heard
on the scenario point.
something.
Yeah.
Fell off.
Um,
That was from
wow,
earlier.
yeah, that's Scum
Oh, that
Han
was-
on
I'm
there.
sorry.
I didn't even realize that. That's wild.
I'm gonna have to when I edit
Sabine,
this. I'm
you
gonna have
have-
to in Premiere put a 7 over the
You have a
6.
range
Yeah.
one.
That's what I'm checking for you. Yes, you do. You have
Ferrex
a range one,
19
you
day
have 2
them.
more
Seismic
left.
charge is really good with the Han meta.
I don't have any
But
mobs.
we forgot about Sabine. Yeah. All right, I think we're rolling Sabine now.
Oh,
2
2.
hits. That's
A
all
blank
it is.
out from
Anything?
Anakin.
That's to be it.
One squiggle.
Got the
One
one.
more.
one
That would have
damage.
been 7 back for Carrie.
1 left.
That would
One
have
on-
been
Oh,
big.
man.
That would have been big.
End of. Did we forget anybody before?
That's everybody because the 3.
He
my other
gets 3
three's dead.
points
Okay.
for scramble
5
points
left.
now.
3
Yeah.
objectives.
So,
17 to 3.
Wow.
Womp womp. Man.
Yeah. Well,
Man.
that's just, yeah. You know, I gotta say that scramble of transmissions of all of the objectives are the ones that is really the most snowbally of
Yeah.
all of the scenarios that we have.
Let
so
it
far.
snow, let it snow, let it snowball.
Yeah.
Right?
Because that just gets to a point where you say, wow, even if I take out half their list, it's still not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, the games so far, I'm trying to think back. So
Wolf at
our,
4, Slider at 2, Contrail at 1, and Anakin at 1 hull.
the first game with John,
Yeah.
and Robin was the closest game we've had so far.
Yeah.
And it was a 4-point. It was 23-19. The last game was not close at the end.
At the end, right.
Yeah, this one has, even though it has been closer, it still has felt lopsided since like turn 3.
Yeah,
Just because of positioning. I would say that Carrie, one of the things that did carry in with Han is just where Han set up. Was spent too long curtailing the board edge, and then came in when every ship could shoot at him at range 1 or 2. He needed to be more threatening. Even if he is off to the side on the flank, he needs to be more threatening from the side. And instead, it gave Nick a lot of time to bully Keo and then just turn everybody in on Luke and then turn everybody in on Han.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much all on his terms.
Yeah.
The
And
engagements.
also, I mean, losing Keo right away kind of hurt too, because if Keo survived that round, it might have been a different game. Carrie would have been able to come back in with the objectives.
Yeah, exclamation point list. You guys can take a look at the list. I don't know that number off the top of my head, how many Han players. I think there's a few Hans, though.
I think that this is also a really good example of great asteroid placement from Nick as well, because it does the middle is pretty shut off to Han, kind of forcing Han going down one of the board edges.
Yeah, I mean, the way you beat Han is he either disengages because he has to, because where obstacles are, or you take him down.
Yeah.
And Nick chose violence. It
Yeah.
worked out.
I mean, so with the way that it was set up at the beginning, you have Anakin, Oddball, and Wolf and Contrail. Do you joust that with Han, Wedge, and Keo?
Well, I wouldn't have them all in one place. I would have Han coming from a little bit of an angle so that Nick has to either commit to one way or the other. But the thing was that it was just Keo on their own.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm talking if we roll it all the way back to the beginning.
I would say yes, but what's tough is the rear arcs from the Arc 170s also makes it difficult for when Han re-engages, he's still getting shot at.
Right. Yeah.
So, I think best case scenario is that Han in the initial engage, he still has a shield or 2 left. And then by the end game, he's, still healthy. He's got 4 or 5 hull. But how do you, a large base with the access to boost at I6, how in this current meta with more ships in each list, how do you avoid taking more than a couple shots?
Right.
So you have to be careful when you joust.
Yeah.
So it's not like Carrie inherently did anything bad.
No,
it's just,
and that's what I'm saying. That's
was
what
just
my point
limiting Han with how he was flying opposite of everybody else.
Right, exactly. But what I'm saying is with the way that it's jammed up, I don't know if I necessarily would want to put Han on that lower side of the board, compared to us, and then have it joust the Anakin.
I think I would have had him. You see where Carrie's left hand is, like similar to where Han was already set up.
Yeah.
Or by where her thumb is.
Yeah.
I would have put Han facing straight, and then you could go through and down instead of going up and around.
So, but where Sabine is right now is that's where underneath was where that.
Everybody would have probably, if she were to have done it again, set up again, I'm sure everybody would be placed a little different.
Yeah.
I do like
absolutely.
where Luke was.
Yeah.
Luke has done a good job of dealing damage and staying alive.
Yeah.
Man, the dice cam keeps getting bumped.
Sitting on 2. Nick's got a couple ships on 1 hull, a couple ships on 2 hull.
Sevwall, thank you so much. What's up, man? Thanks for subscribing, or
Thank
gifting
you.
a sub, rather. Either way, same thing. Thank you so much. So that gets us 6 away from the 312 card pack. We got 3 more games of X-Wing after this. There's still plenty of time to hit that goal, but we just appreciate y'all being here, as is. Yeah, and there's the dice cam again. I got to check on that in the break. Why it keeps sliding around?
Because I think it's on the
tablecloth.
On the tablecloth.
But I tried to pinch the tablecloth up so that I could tape under the table and keep the dice cam in place, but it still It's fine. It's easy enough for me to fix here, but
Yeah.
if I can limit that, it would be great.
Looks like a self bump. Here. Oddball.
Yep, I'm good to remove. Wait, I got it now. I did not have sight.
Oddball on full health, though.
Thank you.
I think this game is
No
mathematically
action, but I
over because
roll.
there's
Nothing.
been no scramble points
I'm
or
done with
scrambling
my
for
5, my
Carrie.
6,
And
Anakin's gonna
you know, Carrie,
shoot
I don't.
straight out of there.
Carrie's just in a position where she can't afford to scramble right now, even.
I think she has to when
Smart
your
move.
opponent gets 3 to win, no matter what, you gotta scramble. Sucks.
Yeah, I mean, but Luke bumped.
Yeah,
Sabine
I
isn't
see what you
near
mean.
An objective.
In terms of a forward, like
had
had no
Chris
choice,
Strauss.
like wasn't able to. Yeah.
I just meant to like.
apology for him.
No. I mean,
don't
it
think I
wasn't
recovered
that.
that force last turn.
Sabine-
It's fine. Spend a force.
you know, Carrie also needs to take
To
ships off the
boost.
board now too.
I think he didn't. I thought I saw Slider
And I
do
have a
a
lock
side
on
slip
loop.
earlier.
I don't think it'll matter,
Oh.
but we'll do that.
Did he not?
No, Slider just
All
kind
right.
of started off
No
to the
shot for
center
the
and just kind of
sixes, you're fine, may
drifted
fire.
down the
I'm
middle.
gonna fire at oddball.
Yep.
Didn't need to take a slide slip.
For dice.
Yep.
All right, Luke.
What's his health? He's like 4.
He's got 3 shields up still.
Yeah.
I still have the focus. I'm gonna spend the focus.
Yeah.
Still have the
Yep.
force.
Force. Sure, 3 shields off of oddball.
Not much.
So oddball down
6
shields.
no
now.
shot 5.
Yeah,
I'll
the
go
shields
range 1
down.
into Luke. 4 dice. Your force is up.
Wow.
hits.
Wow.
Luke dies.
What are you
Yep.
gonna do to stop that?
Takes 3.
That is the game.
What
That's
a
gonna
I mean,
get
you're already-
that's gonna get Nick
Yeah.
up to 25 points by the end of this.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
what a statement.
Range 2 out the butt. Yep. I'll throw 2 dice at you. Focus.
So.
Sabine can
Is there
Beskar.
anything you can do with that?
No.
Okay, so this is it.
Sabine
How does
doesn't
Beskar work
have.
with a rear shot? I'm curious.
Well,
So Sabine.
Sabine has to have
in
in for front arc.
Yep, it works.
But I
then.
think she might.
I am in your front arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Beskar it. Yep.
I draw it, but I discard it without even looking.
That's fine. And you get a return shot. Range
Luke
2.
need an early dinner break.
Still
That's true.
takes 1.
Nothing.
Can't feel that bad about
So
losing
Luke
Luke
was
because the game
5.
was concluded.
Luke was
at
5,
that
and
point.
you get
Right.
Anyways,
objective.
whether he's alive
Right.
or not.
So
Exactly.
25.
Correct.
But that was just kind of
25 to 3.
a final.
So that's the
Okay,
final
Carrie.
score.
Nail in
There's
the
the
coffin.
handshake.
You had to turn in.
Yeah.
You had no choice.